I welcome you all to MOOC's course entitled Community Engagement and Social Responsibility. We will be discussing Unit 1 titled Community Engagement. Unit 1 is divided into two modules. The first module of Unit 1 focuses on the concept, ethics, and spectrum of community engagement. In the seventh part of Module 1, we will study about the ethics of community engagement as what we do and how we do. In the previous part, we studied about the elements of community and various types of community engagement.
Now, the ethics part we will discuss about the ethics of community engagement. How? Ethics a very important role. Okay, if there is a community, there must be some ethics followed. Okay, so ethics in community engagement basically involves about what we do, how we do. More importantly, what you can say, what we should do and how we should do. That is the ethics. And what we should do and how we do. So in a community, what we do or what we should do, these are the things, some identified ethics. Okay, what to do. What is the motivation for engaging the community? You must be very clear that why you are engaging or this particular community in the particular thing. What motivates you? Okay, what is the motivation for engaging the community? For their well-being or what else? Okay, it is not there that you are self-centric. You are showing that you are working for other, but actually you are working for yourself. It should not be there. It is against the ethics. So what is the motivation for engaging the community is very important. Second, whose interests are being served? Again, the point comes, it is your interest you are going to serve yourself by showing that you are helping them, or it is actually you are going to help these people, okay, the poor people or the sufferer people or the particular backward community or so on. So whose interests are being served? That is also there. Then is it contributing to community well-being or not? Actually, whatever actions, whatever you are doing, whatever decisions you are taking, actually they are contributing for the community well-being or not? It must be clear. Then is it a two-way process? Again, we talk about the leadership style, the last, okay, in the community engagement. So what it means, it should not be like that you are only imposing on the particular group that you'll have to do this, you'll have to follow this, these are the rules and restrictions you need to follow. No, it is a two-way process that you are taking the suggestions from the group itself, the community, what actually they want and whatever is best that you are trying to do. So it is a two-way process, give and take must be there. Then is it contributing to environmental sustainability? We all know that environmental sustainability is very important nowadays. Whatever you are doing, you are going to start a new business, a startup is there, whatever product you will manufacture, whatever processes you will follow, is it environmental sustainability is there or not? That is very important. Okay, so whatever you are doing for the benefit of the community, so it's very important for the community that you are taking care of the environment sustainability or environment safety into consideration. That is the part of ethics, that what we are doing is not against the environment safety. Okay, you are not making the exploitation of the environment resources or natural resources, that we used to say, is it contributing to environmental sustainability or not? This is clear. So these are the ethical point what we should do. Now the point come, how we are going to do it. What we are doing is clear. Now how we do it or how we should do it, that is the ethical community engagement involves working to high ethical standards. And so how we go about engagement is vitally important. Now what it means that how we are going to perform or do something, the solution basically, the whatever solutions which we are offering, how we are going to perform that. So careful planning and preparation is required. And careful planning and preparation, what happens? By having the adequate and inclusive planning, ensure that the design, organization, convening of the process serve both a clearly defined purpose and the needs of the participants. Whatever you are going to do and the way you are going to do, it is already defined and it is going to satisfy the need of the community. Is getting? So their planning must be there in advance and the preparation also. It is not like the case you are visiting to the particular place, you have noticed that this is the problem and you will immediately start doing something. No, you must have the proper planning, then only you will go in the ethical order. Okay, you are well prepared to basically handle the coming situations on the way. Okay. Then other point comes how we are going to do, that is inclusion and demographic diversity. Here equitably incorporate the diverse people. We know that in the particular society we will find the diverse people, diverse voices, ideas and information to lay the groundwork for quality outcomes and democratic legitimacy. So it's important that you are giving the equal importance to all, having the democratic legitimacy for working on the particular group. Okay, so you'll have to give, you'll have to care, you'll have to listen for everyone. Okay, or you'll have to listen what everyone is trying to say. Then collaboration and shared purpose must be there. Support and encourage participants, government and community institutions and others to work together to advance the common good, to fulfill the common goal. है ना? What is good for in common for the society, so we should always collaborate and perform for that and work for that. May be possible that any individual cannot perform those tasks, so they are arranging the resources who is good at what level. Like being the part of higher educational institute, we are good to provide the education to the society, including the different aspects of the life. Whether we talk about the cultural aspect, the social aspect, the economic aspect or environmental aspect. So all we need to, so that is there, you must collaborate and encourage all the participants, government also to participate, community institution also to participate for the betterment of the society. That is the ethical how we do it. The other point is that openness and learning. Help all involved listen to each other and explore new ideas. It is not the one way. An autocratic style of leadership you don't have to learn. You need to be ready, willing to go through with the others' ideas also, other solutions also, and then only you'll come up with some new ideas. So there should be the openness and the learning. Then the next ethical point comes transparency and trust. You'll have to develop this trust, and how can? When you are keeping everything transparent, you are disclosing all the steps, all the actions or the solutions which you are providing, it must be shared. That why you are taking this action, why you have taken this particular decision, and what will be the benefits or advantage to the particular society by going this way. So be clear and open about the process and provide a public record of the organizers, sponsors, outcomes and range of views and ideas expressed. Basically, suppose for example, for the betterment of the society, you are organizing any medical camp. So it must be clearly defined. Transparency must be there. Who is going to organize this camp? From where we are getting all the sponsors, and what will be the outcome, possible outcomes or the result of this particular medical camp. So that is important from ethical point of view, okay, how we are going to perform it. Then its impact and action. You need to ensure each participatory effort has real potential to make difference and that participants are aware of that potential. Everybody must be aware that whatever action you are taking, what will be its impact, okay, and what you are supposed to do by this. Then sustained engagement and participatory culture is required. Promote a culture of participation with programs and institutions that support ongoing quality public engagement. Now here what happened, you'll have to promote this. It should not like the case that you are only taking the decision, you are taking all the initiatives and others have to follow that only. No, you'll have to promote this culture of participation, that you also come up with your points and for the improvement or for ongoing quality or for more engagement of the community. So these are on ethical ground we are talking about how we should do it. So basically these are some ethical points which we have discussed, what we should do and how we should do when we are talking about the community engagement at large.
So, in this part, we studied about the ethics of community engagement as what we do and how we do. So, at the end, in this module, we have discussed about the concept of community and community engagement at large, the origin of community development, community involvement, the various spectrum of community engagement and the importance of community engagement, various types of communication for community involvement and social mobilization, the elements of community and ethics of community also we have discussed in this module.
Okay, so I think we have discussed and this today's lesson about the basic concept of community engagement and its benefit to the society at large we discussed. We also discuss about how one can follow the ethics in the community engagement by doing what we should do and how we should do. And we also learn about the various approaches of community engagement. How can you increase the level of engagement in the community engagement and its spectrum, that also we have discussed. Okay, thank you.